You know, we have to clap it in.
Every time.
Hey, when y'all see the clap, y'all know it's time to wrap. We are Uncle Neely and the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp here with another Wednesdays with Warren.
You better know it. You know what? This is my favorite time of the week for two reasons. Me and you keep it real, and then it's all downhill from here.
Keep it real.
Here come the weekend. Here come the weekend.
Hey, speaking of weekends, Colorado, you done got settled. You here. You immersed. You found out an efficient spots. You made some hunting plans for the fall and next spring. What you got going?
You know what? I looked at the fall schedule and I saw 2 bye weeks. One
We
in
do
the
have
1st
two.
of October
Yeah.
and one in the 1st of November. I think I want to hunt in November. But I don't think it's going to be cold enough in October because, you know, I'm praying for some warm Indian summer.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Last year, we didn't have a cold, wet game till we went to Washington.
I know.
All of our home games, it didn't rain in the home games, didn't snow.
Oh, no, I was in the USC in the middle of the year, so yeah. That was late. That was late October too then. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning on.
So y'all out there, look now, I know it's June. I know it's the middle of June, right? Don't trip. If y'all know some hunting excursions for my boy in November, y'all drop some comments.
Hit me up, baby. Let me know where it's at, because I like to be outside, baby. I'm a Florida boy. We outside, baby. There's no reason to be in the house.
I don't know the seasons here, man. Maybe we go get us a moose or something. Caribou or elk. Yeah.
Some backstraps.
I know my backstraps on good.
And my Rec Tech grill is coming. We gonna smoke some butts and shoulders all year long. Yes, we are. They got beautiful beef out here, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I want to know if y'all know the difference between a buffalo and a bison. We only have bison in America.
Yeah.
Buffalo is only found in Africa and Asia.
You told y'all the answer right there.
See, I just figured it'd be something you look up, but you find out the fact.
Yeah. You can hear another one. The buffalo here, the mascot ain't a buffalo, it's a bison and it's a girl.
And it's a girl. Ralphie's a girl. Absolutely. It's absolutely a bison. We don't have buffalo in America.
Yeah.
Only buffalo is found in Africa and Asia. And they're usually Cape buffalo or water buffalo. And they're very, very aggressive.
They are.
There's no way we'd run a water or Cape out of there. Oh my God, he might
It's like go up in the stands.
Oh,
man.
it'll tear up the stands.
Yeah.
It'll tear this place up, man. Yeah, I'm glad.
Ain't no stopping.
I'm glad they got Ralphie. She's beautiful.
Yeah, Ralphie is calm.
She's beautiful.
I ain't running in front of her.
No, I'm not going beside her either. I saw her drag that lady that gave water up against that wall. Boom!
Oh yeah.
Boom!
Now the Ralphie runners, shout out to y'all. Now I did ask the Ralphie runners this. I said, look, it's off the record, but now it's going to be on the record. As far as me telling what they said. I said, let's tell the truth. When y'all get about the 20, 30-yard line and the wind, they knock your hat off, do you knock it off and look like you running fast? They said, yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, you want all the vision you get, boy. Yeah. Cause that thing turn left, you better be turning left with her, cause she ain't.
They say they put their head back. If that hat don't blow off, they'll do that. Knock it off.
Yeah, knock it off.
So that speed.
Like them old baseball players used to do that. Used to knock it off.
That's what made me ask. Man, you ain't running that fast.
You Negro League players do that.
Knock
knock your hat off because you look like you're doing something, like you're running fast.
Man, speaking of Negro League, let me shout out Major League Baseball.
Yes.
For officially adapting and accepting all the Negro League records into
Josh Gibson.
Game changer.
Josh Gibson sits atop.
Game changer.
The batting average, and I think the on base percentage, slugging percentage.
Yeah, too. Up there. Hey, man, you know what? Just thought about this. We mentioned that it's Juneteenth. We had to shout that out.
Oh my goodness, why wouldn't we?
We sitting here, man. We so free. I forgot to mention freedom. It's Juneteenth.
Hey, free.
It's Juneteenth, sir.
Happy Juneteenth, brothers and sisters.
Got to have it, man. Got to have it.
Yeah.
And glad that's being recognized, national holiday and all that now.
You know what? I feel a certain type of way about
Give it to
that. I'm not gonna go there. I feel a certain type of way, and sometimes I go over the rail. But I'm a public employee with no expectation of privacy with a duty report. I represent some people that I cannot. I leave.
I think somebody went through training.
I did all of my training to get this job, y'all. I understand it now, and I want to keep it.
He wants you to keep it.
Exactly.
He wants you to keep it.
So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. We do what we gotta do. And everything will run smooth. Yes,
we'll
sir.
express some personal opinions on another.
Oh yeah, or
time
somewhere else. You come by the house or the barbecue grill with the butts hot, and I have a beer in my hand, you'll hear a whole lot.
Looking forward to that grill, baby.
Hey man, you know what? We talking about generic stuff.
Yeah.
I just find it just crazy that you can't vote for president as a felon. But I can hold the office itself.
That's been crazy to me too, man. I paid attention in civics.
Because every job application you get, it asks you, are you convicted of a felony?
You have to check yes.
And you got to check
and
yes.
Then
explain it.
Yeah.
And then they give him his probation. He got to go, it's mandatory. Once you're convicted, you got to go meet with your probation officer. He meets on a Zoom with his lawyer beside him.
Hey, lawyer beside me, yeah.
What?
They're doing that.
No.
I ain't never heard of this.
How you do a P test over the Zoom?
You don't?
It's mandatory.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how that works.
You know what? I don't want to know how that part works, being a convicted
I do know this. Rules are written by people who rule, so somewhere 200 years ago, they said...
No. And when Madison then was writing that was not for us to be included.
No, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was for the,
all men are created equal. How so? How would you say such a thing with the supreme law of the land and not apply it? But we're in a better spot.
Yeah, because we got Juneteenth.
We got to keep going. Them brothers in Texas took 3 years for the bill to stand.
Oh, that was dirty too.
I'm worried about y'all.
Dirty,
Texas.
man.
I'm worried about y'all.
That was dirty. Then spread the word.
Did not tell them brothers they were free for 3 years.
Said how long?
For 3 years.
Man, Juneteenth, special day. Today was been special around here, man. We poured through the end of May, got through the end of June, and Coach Prime's been there to do all this camp. So, we had like the elite camp, the guys that you're really looking for talent. Some people got offered scholarships that day.
Oh, yeah.
Then you follow that up with back-to-back youth camps and then a women's camp. Man, the kids have been amazing coming through here.
You know what? And I was with a coach before we was gonna walk out there where they had registration. Everybody out there.
Yeah.
He's like, Coach, well, you ain't got to do the camp. I said, what? I said, dog, I'm bouncing off to the wall after watching our boys work. I can't go home right now. I got energy to burn. So let me help you. Let me help you with your drill.
Yeah.
I got out in the middle of that opening. And I forgot that Warren Sapp is Warren Sapp. Sometimes you just so used to being around, y'all have made me comfortable and everything. I come out that gate and all of a sudden, picture. So I'm taking a picture and the coach is looking at me like, wait, we got to get him out of here. I didn't even think about it. I really did, but you are
Warren Sapp.
I'm a man of the people, man.
They don't just hang gold jackets.
Hey, you know what? It's been a decade plus since I had it. I don't even think that way anymore. And the people
I feel you.
I went with the people.
And that's what I was like when I was watching you coach the youth. Yeah, not our players, the youth camps that's been here. It's one thing to see our guys' eyes light up being coached by another Hall of Famer. We got 2 on staff, you and Coach Prime. And I'm not saying that they haven't gotten used to it, but they've accepted, you're familiar now.
Yeah, they took the glow off.
But when those little kids and middle schoolers and high schoolers got here and you were actually conducting the drills, it was like, man, I thought he was just going to be like in a tower looking down on us or something. He out here sweating with us.
I got to touch it.
Yeah.
I got to touch him. If you touch him, it'll last. Because I think back to when we were kids. No one did camps like that.
Yeah.
I never got to meet anybody until I got to college. Just imagine if you get a chance to touch this young man at 8, 9, 12 years old in one of these little camps.
Yeah.
Get a picture with them, sign an autograph.
Yeah, what that means.
And they set it up on their mantle.
Yeah.
And then they get on that YouTube and that Google machine and they pull it up and they come to life for them. You can inspire a whole generation.
But some of you said that triggered a thought. Just simply being what you wish you had.
You know what? We always say it takes a village to raise a child. See how many you can touch. See how many you can touch personally.
Yeah.
And if you touch them personally, 9 times out of 10, it'll mean something to them. I guarantee you it'll mean something to them. A kind word, a little encouragement, a little technique, a little something. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. These kids, everything is so sensitive for them. When you give them something good, they feel good about it.
Yeah.
And then they go try to enact it and go. That's what I want to do. I want to send them with something that they can take home. Give you a tool for life.
Yeah.
Like you say, you teach a man to fish, he'll feed himself for a lifetime. You feed him. You only feed him one time.
One day.
Teach him how to fish.
No, I like all that, man, because you can see that coming from these camps. That these kids come here and you know some of these people
chomping at the bit.
Yeah, they want it.
They chomping at the bit.
They want it.
We didn't have it, man. There was no camp with 2 Hall of Famers in it.
No.
100 years of NFL experience to talk to you.
No.
You don't get that.
And then it costs about $20.
Come on. Come on, man. You can't fill your car with gas for that.
And you getting a T-shirt.
You can't fill your car with gas for that. It's a beautiful thing.
I think it was Maya Angelou. Y'all correct me. I might be attributing this
someone
quote.
show you who they are the first time?
No, another one. When she said, I may not remember what you did to me or for me, but I remember how you made me feel.
Always. How you made me feel.
Yeah. And they associate like this place, these coaches, 10 years from now, may not be remember you.
With a great feeling, a great time.
Yeah.
And they love me being out there.
Yeah.
It lasts.
Let me tell you a true story, man. I may drop the pictures in here. I'm at the Memphis Grizzlies versus Bolton Celtics in Memphis.
Okay.
Now, a couple things about Neely, y'all. I'm just going to let y'all know. I can't do nosebleed seats. And I can't do no ugly woman across from me.
Oh,
so
never
the other team, they saw me sitting up high. And someone, I can't do it. so my seats were good, Sal.
I got it.
My seats were so good. This is when Shaq was with the Celtics. He looked behind and he said, "Is that your son?" I said, "Yeah." And my son, who's now 22, Shaq picked him up over the rail, took him out on the court for the national anthem. My son and his 2 sisters, we were all there together. I know me and you don't really care for the Celtics. They Celtics fans forever.
Ever.
Forever.
It lasts. Touched them.
Because how he made me feel.
Brother.
How he made them feel, man. They will fight you up. Now they don't understand that he was just there for a year or two.
None of that. That means nothing.
They know a man with the Boston Celtics took their little brother on the
court for the national anthem.
Fight you over the Celtics.
Fight you over the Celtics.
Because of how he made them feel.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I want to do is get that love. And because, you know, I'm just a happy-go-lucky guy. I stole Tony Dorsett's favorite thing because I was a Cowboy fan when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Tony Dorsett said, I have a game that if you sat your grandmother down and watched me, she would enjoy it.
I like that.
So that's what I try to. If you sat your grandmother down and watched me play football.
I'm going to borrow that from you.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that not a great way to go about your performance?
Yeah.
If you sat your grandmother down and watched me play, she would enjoy it.
I'm going to attribute that to the show. To the
network. I stole that from Tony Dorsett. I love TD. I stole that one. I said,
Would your grandmama like it and could you watch it with her?
What? Could you sit your grandmama down, sit beside her, and enjoy what you're looking at? Because my grandma used to come.
Yeah. Speaking of entertaining show, grandma was being able to watch. You and Shiloh were talking the other day, and his eyes lit up when he said he went and looked at your film.
Oh, you know what? I really sometimes forget that this generation really doesn't care.
Yeah. Well,
no.
They don't know.
It ain't so much they don't care. It's so far removed from them that they don't care. That's what I'm just gonna say. They don't care. But if you touch them, they'll go look.
Yeah, and when they look,
man, Shiloh came in this thing. Dog, I watched your tape last night. You were serious. You know what? And just his reaction to it. Because we got primetime daddy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You seen that.
You looking down in the trenches?
Yeah. But you know, Shiloh's a hitter.
I know.
He was even like, man, I wish I could have played under y'all rules.
Yeah, that's what he said. I could have played with y'all. Oh, yes, hell, you could have. Oh, my God. We might have saved Lynch's neck, too.
He was like, I wish I could have played with y'all.
Oh, man, it was a different game, man. It was a different game. It was a physical game, a very, very physical game, and it was the battle of the fittest. It was just an absolute battle of attrition. I mean, how hard could you stand?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm trying to instill in my young kids. When we get out on that football field, it's about your skill and your will to do it. Every snap, ahead, behind, cold, hot, it does not matter.
Let me add one layer to that, if I may, Hall of Famer. Who can still do it in the fourth quarter like it's the first quarter?
Your skill and your will.
Yeah.
From sideline to sideline, goalpost to goalpost, for 4 MFing quarters.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? That's what I've lived by. That's what I'm going to teach. And that's what we're going to do here. Boy, It won't go any other way.
Yeah.
I will combust on the sideline and just explode.
Yeah.
I will just explode. There's nothing else I live for. And I'm teaching my babies. This is what it's about. And I think they slowly but surely getting it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same message every day. I'm the same SOB. I come in here every day. We gon' grind. It's stance alignment assignment. It's KTFA. That's kick they effing butt. And HAB, hit a bitch.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah.
It move, hit it.
Yeah.
It move, hit it. The boy hit it.
I love it.
Hit it.
I love it.
And that's what we're teaching every day, and we building. I just want that much every day. That much of them to prove it. So in a month, I got this. Now we got something we can stand on.
Yeah, they think what you got in 2 months.
Now we got something we can build on.
And then we got 3 months the first.
Now we got something that we can put a championship on, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
How do you keep it from eroding?
Because
Like when you say I'm stacking this, how do you keep it from doing this one day instead of keeping what you got?
Because once you get that bed better, you allow that concrete to dry. Then you put another stack on top.
Okay.
Then you put another stack on
So
top.
don't move on till they got
You
it.
cannot move on until you have solid concrete in the foundation. And that's what we're pouring now. We're pouring sections at a time.
Yeah.
Sections at a time. So now we got a whole nice platform. Now we go to building this mansion.
Yeah.
Every week we build it.
Now, I ain't no architect, but I do know this. The taller you're trying to build up,
The more solid that foundation has to be.
and the deeper you got to dig.
The solid that
Yeah, you got to go-
foundation has to be, baby.
Yeah.
We sticking rods in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes, we are, baby.
Yeah.
I believe in it.
Yeah, we need to go high.
You got to be rock solid to go up. And if it ain't rock solid, what are you doing? Not around me.
Can't.
Not around me.
Especially not on Wednesdays. Another drop, man. Wednesdays with Warren, bro.
It's a beautiful thing, baby. We thank y'all for coming by and checking with us, and we'll see you again.